Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Tesweegi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. Our Colorado Rockies restart save in Out of the Park Baseball 23. We are leading the division. In early June, yes, but we are leading the division. Wouldn't get us into the wild card chase, but we are leading the division. And I keep repeating that because that's something that the Rockies in real life have never done. Every single time they've made the playoffs, it's been as a wild card team. So this is something of a minor miracle here in 1995, right on schedule, because the real Rockies made the postseason in 1995 as well as the wild card. As you can tell from the goals, we are looking pretty darn clever right about now. Adding Bernie Williams to the club was exactly what this team needed. New captain, potential free agent extension, just impressive. Our attendance has gone up because it's Coors, and we're doing pretty decent. Also worth noting, it is the draft day today. So after our Mob Your Bob giveaway and after our first game of the stream, we are going to be doing the draft. And oh, guys, I hope the Rockies skip him, because look at Carlos Guillen. Hero of Fetch, thank you for the follow. Gorgo and Company, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated and right on time. Folks, I've done some reading between streams, and it turns out that gap power is more important at Coors than straight up contact or home run power. So Carlos Guillen here is basically built for Coors. If he falls to us, that would be swell. I'm not going to say no to Brad Fulmer, though, even though he would very much replace John Jaha. Not going to say no to Aramis Ramirez. Not going to say no to Beltre. Hello, sir. I have my eye on Ramon J. Hernandez as well. Catcher can also play third quite well. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you, Win, for the raid. Now that everyone's here, let's do our lineup intro and get into our first game of the session. Randy Tomlin takes his 0-4 record to Coors Field to take on Glenn Dishman, who last stream pitched a one-hitter, by the way, and faced the minimum. So I'll take that as a good sign. Please enjoy our lineup introduction. And now, the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies. Batting first, the first baseman, number 32, John Jaha. Batting second, the center fielder, number 51, Bernie Williams. Batting third, the left fielder, number 24, Shane Mack. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 28, Kevin Bullock. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 23, Randy Reddy. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 39, Chris Klapinski. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 1, Trent Hubbard. Batting ninth and pitching, the left-hander, number 34, Glenn Dishman. It's a beautiful day. We had a thunder snowstorm last night here in Toronto. but it's above freezing and very sunny now. Glenn Dishman getting started here against Ozzie Smith, batting from the right side. "55 degrees here in early June in Denver." It's on the ground, gobbled up by Klipinski, one away. Langford up next. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dishman with his first K of the game. Here's Brian Jordan. Potentially dangerous batter. Dishman works the count full. On the ground, Klipinski has it. On to first, 1-2-3 inning. Yeah, it was snowing sideways here, folks. Jaha getting the leadoff spot today against Randy Tomlin, the left-hander. Interesting move by the manager, but I mean, the results have spoken for themselves. Jaha with a fly ball into left center that will drop in front of the center fielder. Langford must have misjudged it. Either that or Phil Stevenson, our man in gray. This is his first season with the Rockies, and I guess he misjudged the outfield a little bit. Jaha's aboard with a leadoff single. Aldo Pecorilli, that's a name. Behind the plate, 2-2 count on Bernie. High fly ball into left field. Stevenson's going to be able to find this one. One down. Here's Shane Mack. Opposite field into the corner, and Jaha is on his horse. Mack will get to second. Jaha is held up at third. Runners at second and third now for Bullock. On the ground, that'll be a sacrifice hit. And the Rockies have a 1-0 lead. Dante B now. On the ground and up the middle. That will end the bottom of the first, but the Rockies have picked up a 1-run lead. And oh no, it's Mark McGwire. Do we just intent walk him? No, we're not going to pitch to contact. Pitch around him. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Mike Goulin is next. Oh, he's definitely a pitch-around candidate. 3-1 count on him. It's back-to-back walks issued by Dishman, so potentially a bit of an oops on my part. 2-2 count to Luis Alicia. On the ground, Bollock's going to go round the horn. That's a double play. That'll bring up Pecorilli. Keep wanting to say Pecorino. I know that's a kind of cheese. McGuire standing at third. 1-2 on the way to Aldo. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It'll be Reddy, Klipinski, Hubbard here, bottom second. And Randy Reddy checks in with a loud line drive single into left. Klipinski called up from AAA Colorado Springs due to the injury to Craig Counsell. And he will be grounded into a double play converted by Alicia, Ozzie, and Mark. Hubbard now.
Strike 3.
Outside, called, strike 3. Stevenson back in the lineup here for the Cardinals. Will work the one-out walk. Or the leadoff walk. Corners are in to defend the bunt. That's bunted. Hubbard gets it. Successful sacrifice. Stevenson moves to second. How's the gap power? Oh, not even that good gap power. Let's go shallow. And weak shift left. Jaha collects it himself. Stevenson will advance to third. Langford now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Dishman himself now. Leading off the top or the bottom of the third. Line drive right to Mark McGwire, and Big Mac hauls that one in. 1-2 to Jaha. Drill to center field. Langford collects this one. Bernie Williams now. Fly ball to left. Stevenson. Long run. 1-2-3 inning for Tomlin. Jordan, McGuire, and Gulan now.
Strike 3.
Jordan strikes out swinging. 2-2 count to Mark McGuire.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Dishman is feeling his element here. Klipinski gobbles up this one. Rockies clinging to a 1-0 lead. Shane Mack is going to check in with a base hit into left. That could be extras. Shane's hustling. It's a double-double for Shane Mack. Bollock swinging on the 1-1. Alicia will collect it deep in the hole at second. Mack advances to third. RBI opportunity here for Dante Bichette. 1-2 count. On the ground. That's going to be a close play. No throw. Infield. RBI single. Rockies lead 2-0. Ready now. High fly ball into right. That is collected by Jordan. 2 down now. Runner on first for Chris Klipinski. Klipinski will ground out to Ozzie Smith. Alicia, the second baseman. Diving catch by Klipinski, but he can't come up with it, and that will end the no-hit bid here by Dishman. Oh, that looked so good. Two-two to Pecorilli. Called strike 3. Curveball froze him good. Here's Phil Stevenson now. On the ground, Klipinski will just go to first. Alicia had the lead. 0-2 on Randy Tomlin.
Strike 3.
Fastball gets the job done. Dishman will face above the minimum, but he's also staked to a 2-0 lead. Past the halfway mark. Glenn Hubbard sneaks this one past McGuire, and he's charging into second base. They are expecting the bunt. What they may not be expecting is Trent Hubbard to go steal third. Okay, that's an 0-2 count. Run and hit. Trent Hubbard sneaks into third. 2-2 count to Dishman. Drill to left field. Stevenson collects it. That'll be a sacrifice hit. Glenn Dishman helping out his own cause. Sac fly, RBI, 3-0 Rockies. Jaha floats this one into shallow center. Langford collects. Bernie now, swinging on 1-0. Just past the bag, and the third baseman completes the out. Good play there by Gulan. Top of the 6th. Ozzie Smith will ground out to Bollock. 1 down. 1-2 to Langford, the center fielder. Fly ball to center. Bernie charging in. 2 away. Ryan Jordan now. Fly ball to left. Shane Mack puts it away. 5.5 complete here at Coors. Rockies lead 3-0. It's so good to have a good Rockies team. Shane Mack picks up his second hit of the day. Bollock swinging on 3-0. Why? Come on, Dante. That is a double. Oh, just a fielder's choice. Ozzy goes to second. Alicia can't make the turn. Randy ready, 0-2. Top of the 7th. First pitch swing, Mark McGuire. Little looper into right field. That is a single. First pitch swinging, Goulan deep to left field. And the Cardinals are in it now. Dan Michelli getting loose in the pen. Fly ball, shallow center. Bernie brings it in, one away. One note to Aldo Pecorilli, the catcher. Through the shifted infield. And the tying run now stands at first. Dimitri Young pinch hitting here. Two to the pinch hitter. On the ground, Klipinski gets the fielder's choice. Todd Zeile. One, two. On the ground, Bollock collects. That gets us to stretch time. Rockies still lead 3-2. Berto Hernandez coming in now out of the Cardinals bullpen. Klipinski through the legs of Alicia. That was right between the wickets. Trent Hubbard now works a full count. Swing and a miss, strike three. Pinch hitter coming into the game is Steve Finley. He will likely take over in right field for Dante Bichette. 2-1 on the way. Grounded to Ozzie, that's a fielder's choice. Jaha now. Swing and a miss. Steve Finley in there safely with a stolen base. Tried the hit and run, couldn't collect. That's checked into right field. John Jaha is going to test Brian Jordan's arm, and the throw is wild past the catcher, Pecorilli. John Jaha will advance to second. Brian Jordan charged with the error. Rockies get an insurance run. Bernie Williams down the line and fair. Jaha will round third and attempt to score. It's a double for Bernie Williams. 5-2 Rockies. Mac, and he's gonna be safe on an infield single. Ozzie Smith, the Golden Glover, with a rare error at shortstop. And now 2 out runners at the corners for Bollock.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Okay, so Finley takes over in right. Chelly's gonna go to come in and pitch. Do we sub in Bell as a defensive substitute? I think we do. Hans Carew out now, along with Dan Michelli. He will get the 8th. Gets a strikeout of Ozzie Smith. Full count to Ray Langford. Swing and a miss, strike three. Brian Jordan now. Ooh, Dan Michelli. 3 up, 3 down. Let's pinch it here. Anthony Lewis. And let's get, all right, McGuire, Goulan, Alicia. Yeah, it's going to be McMichael. Another former Rocky coming out of the Cardinals bullpen. This is Michael Jackson. Anthony Lewis will take a base on balls. And will advance to second on a wild pitch. 1-2 now, Randy ready. On the ground, Ozzie completes the out, 6-3. Lipinski works the 3-1 count. Leisha will make the ground out. Lewis advances to third. Trent Hubbard now with another RBI chance. And he will collect that RBI. It's a 4-run lead for the Rockies. McMichael will get the rest of the day off. Sean Maloney now will probably be the man for the 9th inning. Good for a strikeout per game.
Strike 3.
Gets McGuire looking. Good play. Mike Goulon has the only runs for the Cardinals this effort.
Strike 3.
He strikes out swinging. Lisa turning around to bat from the left side. 2-1 on the way. Fly ball to left. Mack comes in. And that is ball game Rockies 6-2. Dishman with a convincing win. Love this club. All right, all right. I like that we didn't have to go to our bullpen because Mr. McMichael is having himself a bad season. So glad I picked up Rob Dibble just in case. All right, so we're going to back out of the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. It's time for the giveaway. So, if y'all have not participated in Mob Your Bob before, it is very similar to DishNet 34's Call Your Shot. But instead of calling a diamond card or a perfect card, you have to call a bob. And the level of the bob determines your reward. If you call an iron or bronze bob, and I pull any iron or bronze bob, you get 1 standard pack. If you call a silver bob and I pull any silver bob, that is 5 standard packs. 10 for gold, 25 for diamond, 50 for perfect, and you get double the packs if your exact bob is called. My favorite example is if you call Bob Moose, who is a gold bob, and I pull Bob Bruce, who is also a gold bob, you will get 10 standard packs. But if you called Bob Bruce and I pull Bob Bruce, you will get 20. And if you are a subscriber to EVC and NYC, make sure you got your Bob's emojis in the chat. We are sitting on 55 packs, most of those standard, but you'll see I got 3 historicals, and any points we earn through duplicate sales during today's giveaway will go towards more historical packs because that's where all the Bobs are. If you do not know any Bob cards in Perfect Team 23, do not fret. The form includes all possible available packable options. So you just have to enter your PT23 username and use the drop-down to select the Bob. Fair? We're going to have 3 minutes on the clock, and it's going to be the form will be in the chat and on screen. And Mob Your Bob is underway. Mob Your Bob is underway. I will use this opportunity to go get a beverage. Be right back, folks. And yes, this is likely the last Mob Your Bob giveaway of the PT23 cycle. I always do this first stream of the month, and come April, we're going to be on Perfect Team 24 probably. Let's see, we got 4 responses so far. Oh, just make that 5. Make make that 7. A lot of people calling the 92 Bob Feller, hey now. I wouldn't mind. I mean, this is a packs-only team you see on screen. Lord knows it could use all the help it can get. I'm going to put the link in the chat again as we get towards halftime. I want to give some packs away today, folks. Bunch of calls for the live Bobby Witt Jr. And yes, I am going to continue doing Mob Your Bob giveaways into Perfect Team 24. I love this format. I just hope there's enough Bobs to support it in the early game. 14 responses now. Most popular, the Bob Feller and the Bobby Witt Jr. Up to 15 responses. All right, y'all got to be finishing up your submissions soon. We are looking at a sub 30 second countdown. Okay, 10 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it till the drowning music's over! Mob Your Bob is closed. We have 15 responses. Good mix of historical... Oh, man, someone called the 100 Bob Gibson. I have that card on the actual Bob Cage and Bob's theme team. That is a very good card. I could use it. 55 packs. Let's get underway. Let me also get some music going here. There. Wow, that is a golfer right out the chute. That's a bad omen, isn't it? All right, let's calculate this. -7. So we got -17, +1, -19, -5, -20, -20. -80 golf pack in our first one of the night. Love it. All right, little silver action with Jordan Montgomery. There's a Jacob, but Jacob is not a Bob. Jerry Stevenson, historical silver. Eric Anthony, or sorry, historical iron. Diamond inbound. Who we got? Whoa! All right then. Ty France tops bunt. Problem is, I already have my backup infielder position filled. That's going to be a very convincing case, though. I'm going to have to... That's a case. That's something I need to put in the sheet. Spicy pull. There's Bud, but Bud is not a Bob. There's a Brad. Double gold inbound, Brian Reynolds and Brian Abreu. The Gold Bryans. A distinct lack of Bobs so far. This is interesting. There's Rube Foster. Abraham Nunez, Lynn Larry. We want Bobs. Rocco is not a Bob. And Logan Hensley is a duplicate, unfortunately. We are so close to the Negro League missions. Michael Franco now playing for the Tohoku Software Company Flying Raptors. in Japan in League Redacted. Come on, PAX. You gave me a good card. You need to reward these folks who are watching. Wait a minute. Is Kevin Herget and Jimmy Herget related? There's Robbie. That's close, but Robbie does not count as a Bob. Brad Boxberger, he's still in the league? Okay. Let's see. Nick Nelson, where is your neck? There's a Bob. All right, we got a winner. Did anyone call Bob Moncrief? Yes, someone did. So, hey, history buff, congrats. You're walking out of here with 2 standard packs. And Lowly Worm, you're getting a single pack by calling Bob McClure, also at the bronze level. Ofungo 3, ditto, 1 standard pack apiece. There, we got something. Bob Moncrief of the St. Louis Browns. Stan Lopata, historical silver, duplicate to the team. Moises Alou. Yeah, congrats, you two. Patient Zero, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Connie Rector, who lost me the TWIP Weekly Showdown yesterday. For the first time, my club finished in the final, in round 5. So the Second City Also-Rans have a Choice Pack Silver waiting for them now. We finished in the money for the first time. We are still looking for Bobs outside the bronze range. Silver and gold Bobs would be swell. There's a Bo. He doesn't count. Oh, no. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that border. Am I going to be giving away 100 packs on stream? Let's see. Ooh. Nope. But we are going to be collecting 20,000 perfect points. So that's 2.5 historical packs. Robert Stevenson does not count, Sir Pug. I'm being picky. Bobs only. Robs are not allowed. Like Robbie Erlin here. No, does not count. Can we rename Jordan Alvarez to Bob? Okay. Nick Maton. Adliska. That's a name. Hey, there's Bobby Dalbeck, but nobody called Bobby Dalbeck, which is weird because normally Dalbeck shows up. He's pretty consistent. Mike Heath. Okay, pack's getting cold again. Denny Walling of the Houston Astros. Helping with the Dennis system mission. That's net new. Nice, nice. What the history behind my Bob content, Laptop Hound? I blame John Boys and Dorktown. They have a video series called The Bob Emergency about the decreasing number of Bobs in the professional sports world. And I adore John Boys' content. 776 is a magnum opus of apocalyptic future content. Please read that. The documentary he did on Seattle Mariners is amazing. Captain Ahab, his documentary on Dave Stieb. I, as a Jays fan, learned stuff about that. Highly recommend it. And so I had to go with the Bobs because there's so many good Bobs in the game in baseball history. Carruthers, Gibson, Feller, Wallace, Gritch. You get the thinking. You get the content around that. And Bobcaygeon is a town in Ontario immortalized in a tragically hip song. So, thus, the Bobcaygeon Bobs. And we got Lee Hendricks, as well as a diamond card. Who is the diamond card? Francisco Lindor. Helping us with all MLB second teams. We're hanging on to him. Hey now, hey now. We're getting into the silver packs. There's our second Logan Hensley of the day. Great. David Bednar, live gold. I haven't seen a good Bobby Bonilla card yet. Not in the last two games. I'm hoping we see one soon. Dave Burba is new to the club and missionless. Okay. Pat the Bat Burrell. Ji-Hwan Bae, but Bae is not Bob. 3 historical packs on their way. Riley Green Bunt card. We already have him. So up onto the market he goes for a cool 4,000 perfect points. Second historical pack of 3. Phil Reagan is our lead gold. He is a duplicate. And he's in pretty much quick sell territory. Final historical pack. Hey! There we go! There we go! Bob Bruce! So guess what, Badger Bear? You're walking out of here with 20 standard packs. And he's the only one who called a gold Bob. We still haven't pulled a silver yet. We might. We have more packs to unlock here and to purchase. Oh, wow. We've got a lot of missions here. Bob Bruce helps us finish Cal Ripken Jr. gold mission. The All MLB second team gets us a diamond pack, and the 64 slices of American cheese gets us 2 gold packs. Dennis Menke, who was just in that last pack, and Bob Bruce helping us clamp that one down. We're going to get 3 historical packs, and we're going to get to ripping here. I want to give away more. Yeah, don't let me down, Bruce! Double gold here in this pack, Felix Bautista and Joe Mantiply. Fun fact, the actual lyric is Gruß, as in the German word, I think it's part of Gruß Gott, or it means like good or something. But because of the Monda Green and everyone mishearing it, Jeff Lynne of Electric Light Orchestra now sings it as Bruce too. Stachio Pedroso is not new to the team. Daniel Hudson is. We've already finished all the missions surrounding him, so we'll just collect 1,000 points. Historical pack inbound. Nope, not yet. Earl Whitehill is new and missionless. Great. Here's a historical pack. Gene Alley is new to the team. Helps out with Brooks Perfect, Mini Minoso, and CC2. One of the Brooks missions I'm still missing, but it's not perfect. Hey, we finally finished Negro League outfielders! Come to Papa Cool, Papa Bell. Now, does he play in this outfield over build a lineup Richie? That's really the question, and I'm going to have to do some looking offline to see if that's the case. At the very least, he could definitely be a utility outfielder. I'm just not sure who between Hank Ellis, Babe, that's a 99 Babe, and build a lineup Larry gets replaced. Ooh, that's tough. Onward. That's our second Gene Alley in as many packs. Come on. And Jake Miller is a duplicate. Brett Gardner new to the team, missionless. This is historical or diamond? Historical. Joe Gruzinda. I think that's new to the team. He is. Southpaws in relief. Little help there. Diamond pack. Who's the diamond card? Ryan Presley. Still no silver bobs, eh? Alright, let's sell all the dupes. And we are really not going to be able to get too far in today's stream at this pace. Let's sell... do any of these even have... Let's refresh the card shop data. Alright, oh wow, Dennis Menke going for some hot coin. Let's fill that top order. I have a duplicate Dennis Menke, apparently. Joe Randa for Skyline Chili. And then for the rest of these, none of them are really... Okay, Eustachio kind of is, so 600. Get a Stan Lopata up for close to L10. And then the rest of these bad boys, we're just going to quick sell. At least I don't have to worry about breaking my packs only rule in order to finish off like a Brooks Robinson-esque mission again. 3 historical packs, and then we'll use the proceeds to buy standards for the rest of the way. Wander Franco bunt card. Hello, sir. I keep telling people, this is where the bunt cards hide. Larry Sorensen, helping with CC4 or CC2 control. Okay. Kyle Schwarber, new to the team. See previous comment. Hey, it's David Bell. He's currently playing third base for our Rockies. Why is this card dated 2006? Gosh, he played a while. And there's Aussie Blugie and Bobby Mercer. Did anyone call Bob? Yes, hey, Ofungo. You're getting upgraded to 2 standard packs instead of just 1. Blugie is new to the team, helping out with catcher mission. Any other missions complete? No. So close to getting Tom Terrific. So close. Alright, proceeds from these are going to fund like a standard pack. All right, that will wrap it up. Congratulations to our winners. Ofungo 3, Badger Bear, History Buff, and Lowly Worm. Look for your packs to be distributed in the next week. If you do not receive them, please let me know. Now, while I switch over back to the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters and we get set up for our draft, I did mention in the Go Live announcement and in the posts on Discord that I will be teasing next season's save file in Out of the Park Baseball 24. This is that teaser. Please enjoy. That's right, folks. We're going back to Japan and Out of the Park Baseball 24 using Project Isekai no Yaku, our fictional Japanese baseball league. The Chiba Pirates set sail April 8th. And that's not supposed to loop. So I always intended for Saturdays to go back to Japan. After the Stampede, after the Starlight, we're going with the Seafarers because I was going to pick the real League Redacted team as my next save, regardless. I got the jersey and everything. What that means for the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters is that they are going to move to a different day during the week, possibly taking over the Wednesday time slot of what is now Advanced Warriology. We will find another home for that. But I'm excited to go back to Japan because that's what I made my brand on, and hopefully you will be able to tag along and join me in that. Now, time for the draft. Before I begin that draft, today's broadcast is powered by Steam Whistle Pilsner. Do one thing really, really well. Not a sponsor, I just enjoy the brew. So, I mentioned at the beginning, I have my eyes fixated on Carlos Guillen. He plays for the club now. If we don't get him, I honestly don't know who we get instead. Victor Martinez is a bit of a dunce, so I worry about him meeting his potential. Fulmer is interesting, but I don't think he... Okay, he does fit with our team's makeup a lot better because John Jaha is more of a 3 true outcomes guy than gap. But then I look at Beltray and I'm like, oh, I covet this man. Be nice to get a Hall of Famer at Coors. Aramis Ramirez, very similar makeup. Jimmy Rollins predicted to go to the Phillies. I see that working out for him. Or do I punt and save this second overall pick by not signing our draft, and then we get the comp pick next year like Florida's masterminded? Brad Penny also looks like a really fun pitcher to get. So let's get underway. The Royals have the first overall selection. They took Fulmer. We're getting Guillen. We are 100% getting Guillen. We got our man. Yeah. He's going to be going to the AAA team for like a week, and then we're calling him up. Face of the franchise as long as he stays healthy. Oh, I love it. Okay, who else is going to be drafted? Marlon's taking Beltray and Martinez. That is a choice. Cubbies will take Aramis Ramirez. Tigers taking Jimmy Rollins. Interesting. I'm hoping one of Penny or Lily or Livan Hernandez sticks around long enough for us to snack him up. Also won't say no to Francisco Cordova, who could basically join the rotation right out the chute. Dionis Cesar seems interesting. Never made the majors. Giants. Rontre Johnson. I mean, he's basically a worse version of Bernie. Yankees take Penny. Clevelanders. Ramon Hernandez, who I had my eye on. Rats. Kotze to the Phillies. Angels. Cesar. The Red Sox will take Blake. Pirates take Jose Ortiz. Ah, the Twins took Lily. Okay. It's Matos, Christian Guzman. Shea Hillenbrand to the Mets. Interesting. The Athletics. Saucedo. The Reds will take Johnny Leone. Expos. Alex Sanchez. Mets again. Ruben Mateo. Padres. Padres take Cordova. Don't like that he's in my division. Orioles. Luis Rivas. Kansas City again. Jamie Carroll. The White Sox. Caruso. Astros. Chad Myers. Mariners. Jeremy Giambi. Braves. Mario Valenzuela. They double up and get Joe Creedy. Yankees take Levon Hernandez. Orioles. Marco Scutaro. Hey, there's a name. There's a familiar face. The Dodgers. Nick Johnson. Store brand player. Padres again. Geronimo Gil. Giants will take Milton Bradley. Yankees have stolen Wade Miller away from me. Brent Butler was my backup choice if we couldn't get Guillen, but we got Guillen. Gilmesh to the Padres. Davis. Oh, man. Mark DeRosa. Hey, DeRoe. Good to see you. Brent Butler to the Braves. Dodgers take Quincy Foster. Is it my turn yet? What is going on? There we go. Okay. Jeez. Do we go pitcher or do we go... Who does my scout think? Danny Peoples. No. No, why would I do that? Carlos Medina, nah. Washburn, though. I mean, yes, he's a fly ball pitcher. That if the high stuff, high control is what plays well in Coors. Leitenberg, 3 pitches, but not a starter. Tim Young, Justin Jur, okay. I mean, all these guys are like pitching prospects. Ruben Quevedo, I had as a maybe. I think we go Washburn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's offer slot to Jared Washburn. We need a third baseman, and Reagan seems like a very interesting option. Hey, it's Real Rocky Brian Fuentes. Probably don't need him. Let's offer slot to Jason Reagan. Now, it's worth noting, we have... Hey, Stubby Clapp! What a great name. I gotta go with him. Not only is he Canadian, but I love the name. So, what I'm thinking of in terms of... Oh, that's why I'm not drafting Covedo. He's demanded is impossible. Okay. There's a lot of pitchers. Ryan Falkenborg eventually will go play overseas. Jason Marquise. Oh, I have what I was going to say. I have the talent engine, the development engine of Out of the Park going, not real stats. So guys who suddenly go whoop and take off, I won't see that. Which is why Glenn Dishman is our staff ace, because if you take a look at his real life stats, he made all of 21 starts in the bigs. He's made 36 starts each of the last 2 seasons for my Rockies. Joined the team basically right out of the draft. And now he's our staff ace. With these stats, we have a staff ace. Glenn Everloving Dishman. And yes, I did change the jersey number to 34 in honor of Dishnet. Okay. Scout really wants me to take Dave Peoples, or Danny Peoples, huh? I don't see it. There's a lot of pitchers. Let's take a look at the batters. So Joe Sutton, no. A lot of low avoid K's guys. That worries me. Let's do John Barnes here. All right, we are into round 6 now. There are 48 rounds. I will not do all of them. McGregor Byers is curious. I'm going to take him. We need a catcher of some kind at some point. Hopefully my scouts will be able to figure that out. Who's our best option as a defensive player? John Arnold is interesting and probably miscast as a catcher. It's a fantastic shortstop. A lot of 60 infield range guys. A lot of 60 infield range guys. Okay, we gotta go with Johnny Mac. I have a soft spot for this guy. Former Blue Jay. Hit a home run on Father's Day after his father passed away. Go look it up, it's amazing. Prime Minister of Defense, Johnny Mac. Grab Duris Reyes and see if he can stop striking out so darn much. A lot of pitchers left behind. Let's take Courtney Duncan. And make sure we grab Tim Young as well. And Carlos Medina. Alright, we're through 12 rounds. Let's just auto-complete the draft. I trust my scout with the rest of it. We're going to be going until Nersha Bainko gets underway. Guys, I am grinning ear to ear. Look at him! Part of me doesn't want to rush him, but part of me thinks we just found the face of our franchise. Oh, right. We also have a pending trade that we got to complete. With the... Wait, where did it go? Ah, there it is. Okay. So let's go pick up Mike Bordick from the Oakland Athletics for Mr. Nothing prospect Mike Hostetler. Marcus Hostetler. Yeah, Alex Arias heads down. Mike Bordick, welcome to Colorado Rockies. I think we're going to give it another season, and then or another month, and then we're going to be making some adjustments to the rosters and what have you. $11-10 win. Love it. Okay, Moyer is injured. Let's just get him on the 15-day DL. Perfect opportunity to call up Is it going to be Reams? Is it going to be Stein? No, it's going to be Paul Wilson. Finally joining the Rockies rotation. Gardner and Viola have been impressed. Oh, man. What a gong show. That's the kind of score you expect at our place, not theirs. And of course we have to face Greg Maddux. And we win. We're hanging tough, and we're tied with Montreal for the wild card. Okay. Reagan, Guillen, Stubby, all set to go. What does Randy Reddy want? He wants an extension. No. You were decent, but now I'm concerned about you. Let's... I mean, Russ Ortiz is not that far behind coming up with a big club, too. David, Booby, figure it out. You have options left. 3. Yeah, we're going to demote Bell. Do we call up Nelson Liriano? No, he's been playing like absolute plonk. Brea hasn't gotten into enough games. Let's bring Boy Rodriguez back up. Clown on the Reds. Oh yeah, the Reds who stole Marquise Grissom from us. I mean, yes, Marquise has been worth 2.2 wins above replacement. But Bernie's been worth 2.6. And it has a higher WRC+. Bless you, Bernie. Swept the Reds. Bordick has settled in quite nicely. Oh no, actually he's been playing like poop since he came over, but he hasn't looked completely out of place. Alright, Barnes and Washburn have said yes. Mark Gardner wants an extension. I mean, 2 wins above replacement. How much does he want? 1.8 for the 4 years. I'm gonna have to think on that. Wow, that's a haul for Trent Hubbard. Coombs as a captain. Calvin Murray. Scott. No, I don't like any of those guys. First things first, let's go to upcoming free agents. Yeah, this all tracks, to be honest. So we're losing Gardner and Ritz. Because we have Darren Blood and Paul Wilson and Brady Stein in the minors. Like, I have guys ready to take over. I think if anything, we accept Frank Viola's team option. He's been pitching a beaut. I don't know. I don't think we make any of those deals. First things first, though. Let's take a look at... Or, I keep saying that. Who's on the waiver wire? Wow, that's a lot of poop. Okay. Not gonna bother with that. Let's go take a look at that trade offer again. Let's discuss. I don't like any of those guys. But if you want Trent Hubbard, I'm willing to make deals. How much for Alomar? Nope. What about Nomo? I want Nomo. Note that his time with the Osaka Bulls of the JPBO is not listed here. Alright, what about Sid Fernandez? Nope, no trade clause, okay. Isn't this the one-handed guy, Jim Abbott? Yes, this is Jim Abbott was born without a left hand. Or right hand, rather. That's not an outright out no. Ooh, for Burnett or Wilson? No.
Do you think I want this?
I I really don't like this song on this this playlist. I gotta find a different one. There we go. He's good, but he's a free agent in like 2 years. We still got Pettit down in the minors, and he's oh no, he's better down in the minors. Okay, so maybe he'll figure it out at some point. Cabrera has fizzled. That's not good. AJ still hasn't thrown a pitch yet this season. Come on. He's had back-to-back 5 wins above replacement seasons. He's only 27. You have to wonder if the home runs per 9 is a blip. Because before he was excellent at keeping the ball down, and this year he's... Oh, this year has been just trash for him. I don't see a future in this team for Jeffrey Lewis, so I'm okay to trade him. Hubbard has been below replacement level, and we've got Ed Sprague Jr. just sitting there waiting to take over the spot. So who goes over if not Hubbard? Do we flip Bordick? I mean, we're not beholden to any Kozono rule here or anything like that. Do we flip Jason Christensen, who has basically capped out at AAA? I'm not giving up on Cabrera. I still think he can turn into something. He's a top prospect, too. Jaha, no. Mac, no. Maxudian, no. McMichael, no. Not giving up Russ Ortiz either. Rudinsky's turned in a good season. This is expensive. I don't want to give up Gardner. I think we got to offer Christensen. I admittedly wasn't planning on making this deal, but that's a very convincing case to make. Can we add in Davy Cruz? No. Not without jacking the price up too much. Bob Hamelin. Bob! I like Ray Martinez. Add that in just to balance the deal out a little bit. Wells. Adding Pat Combs adds another captain. Pending free agent, why not? Let's get them to eat some money on Abbott. I like that. I think we got a deal here, folks. So, where's Sprague? Oh, don't tell me he got injured. Son of a gun! Why didn't I look at that first? Okay, so Paul Wilson won his first, is 1-0. Let's take a look at pitching stats. Michael's turning it around. I think we got to send Tesmer down. Yeah, he's got 3 option years left. So Tesmer optioned. That frees up space for Jim Abbott to join the rotation. Paul Wilson moves into the closer role, or setup role. I like that. Do the Marcus Stroman approach. Put him in the bullpen first. Take some of the heat off of Dibble. Ray Martinez has been optioned, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Do we send down Klipinski? He's been okay. Yeah, we're going to send Ray Martinez down to AAA. All right, so register to 40-man and option. And Pat Coombs has to go on the 40-man roster. Need a second catcher, though. Okay, Brian Silva, welcome to the majors. I don't want to give up on Michelli just yet. I think it's going to be Jeff Nelson who heads down. You can still option him. Actually, let's... Do we want to send down Paul Wilson, given that we want to keep him as a starter? No. He's already up. He's already good. It'll be Jeff N. who heads down. Pat Combs joins the bullpen. All right, so we got a new fan fave in. A new leader in Pat Combs. Team's on a hot streak. Can we stay ahead of the Dodgers is the key. And Jim Abbott loses his first game in purple pinstripes. Great. Five 0 shutout. Frank Viola, attaboy. Oh, nice, Ty Sailor. Music is not over. Music is just quiet. All right, has Bordick figured it out? Yes, Bordick has started to figure it out. Good, good. Let's do a game in July. I feel like that's the next best opportunity to get some in-game experience. All right, Jamie Moyer is healthy, but there's no room for him anymore, so we're going to demote him to AAA. 14-6, what happened? Oh, Dishman blew a head gasket again. Ugh. Poor guy. Randy Reddy injured. I think if anything, we need to force start Juan Bray at second, so we can keep building on that gap power of his. Nelson Liriano, welcome back to Colorado Rockies. Dodgers are starting to breathe down our neck, and that's making me nervous. How in 3 games are you already minus 3 WAR? 0.3 WAR. Okay, let's do a road game. July 1st in LA. Yeah, that works. Montgomery should be available immediately at full strength. No, he's not. I never did fix that storyline. Dishman back on his horse. Good to see. Wow, the Jays are just a wagon this year. Holy crap. Tim Raines Sr. Langston to the Angels. Wow. And Jeffrey Lewis, who we traded to the Angels, now bounces over to the Braves. Oh, this is going to come back and bite me in the bottom, isn't it? Alright. Paul Wilson has taken over the closing job. Okay. I mean, yes, McMichael is basically playing absolutely piss poorly. Do we send him down? Can we send him down? We've got 2 option years left. I think we gotta. Call up Jeff Nelson again. Hey, Sprague's healthy again. Good. Let's call up Ed Sprague Jr. again. Liriano has not impressed, so we're going to demote him. Yes, Ray Martinez, welcome to the Colorado Rockies. Good thing we made that trade, eh? On paper, we are absolutely boned. Pedro at the peak of his power versus our number 5 guy. Really want to play this one? We want to face Librant the following day. Yeah, we're going to play the next one. Yeah, we lost 2-1, Pedro. All right. Melito Perez picks up a no-no. Dave Steeb, you have company. Let's keep Kenny Jones. Let's not bother with Burke Mitchell. Not bother with Gilpin. Let's not bother with... Oh, let's extend Poland. Wow. This is a third base? Yeah, we'll lock you up 5 years. Keep Eduardo Perez. Maybe promote him. Farrell. Sure. Eric Cantor. Give you an extension and probably promote you. Barnett, whatever. McGee, whatever. Hosa, whatever. Steve Espinoza, we are locking you in super long term. Okay. Rockies have the second. Oh, we got the top prospect in all of baseball now. Oh, look at my boy tear it up. Oh, it's going to be so hard to keep him off the roster. Oh, we almost had him. Paul Wilson got walked off on. Son of a gun. We almost beat Pedro at their place. So, with a 2-game lead, the Rockies march in to Dodger Stadium. Take on Charlie Liebrandt. It's Dishman on the mound. Let's go get it. That was a feeble pop-up. Charlie Hayes collects it. Bernie Dubs to left or to right field. Nothing doing. Shane Mack deep left field. That's going to be extra bases. The only question is how many. 2 out double for Shane Mack. Frank B will take the walk. Come on, Dante. Nope. All right. Yeah, it's tough to be indecisive or to like, but it shows that you care about your team and how it performs. I am firing from the hip a little bit. Oh, a little bit more in this game compared to ones prior. I know that much. Tartable. Come on, Dish. Past the diving Bolek and into the left field corner. Shane Mack up throwing. Runners at second and third, 1 out, and oh no. Pitch around him. All right. That's one of the least possible or least worst situations. All right, down 2-0 here to the Dodgers. Fly ball to center. Bernie's got room and makes the catch. Okay.
Strike 3.
Ray Martinez acquired in the Abbott deal. Scott Cooper, the first baseman. Issues a walk. Okay, so we got the bad Dishman today, clearly. Mind. Oh, diving catch in foul territory by Bullock. Nicely done, sir. Come on, Dish. Oh, dear. That's going to score a run.
Safe!
That's going to score another. I hate to say it, but I think the Dodgers might realize they're a better team than us now. Dish is just having a bad day. Let's get Combs loose. Yeah, we're gonna yank Dishman. Okay, we're just not gonna watch the rest of this game. Take the L, 10-1. Ay, ay, ay. The Dodgers have caught up to us as we make for the All-Star break. Bordick's injured, so we're going to park him for a second. Arias rejoins the team. Ten to 5 win over Houston. Come back from down 5-0. No quit in this club. Also, I don't think we're taking Steve Finley's option. He's disappointed. We are taking Viola's option because he's impressed. All right. Do we extend Gardner then? I don't think so. What about Ritz? How much does Ritz want? I mean, the issue is we already have someone with a similar contract. His name's Jamie Moyer, and he's stuck in our minor league team. All right, Paul Wilson is not suited for being a closer, so we're going to send him down, and we're going to call up someone else. Is McMichael back to normal again? Let's call up Moyer again. He's already... Get some additional leadership in this club. Ooh, lost an extras to the Expos. Ooh! Dibble having a bad day against his former club. Just get us to the All-Star break, will ya? Your usual win 13-11. Seismic finale. Bowie Rodriguez with an exclamation point go-ahead home run. I don't get it. Why is Jim Abbott pitching so poorly? I want to see if we can finish the season. 18-8. Drop the 9 spot on him in the first round, or first inning. Viola cruising. Everyone got hits. Even Viola got a hit. Home runs from Bowie Rodriguez, way to go. And John Jaha. Has Bell figured it out in the minors yet? Alright, he's batting well. He at least has home runs in the minors. Still doesn't have one up with the big club yet. When the rosters expand, we'll see Bell again. Do we have any All-Stars this year? Representing the Colorado Rockies, first baseman, John Jaha. And center fielder, Bernie Williams. Oh, Marquis got the starting spot over him? And Larry Walker gets the nod at right field. Son of a blank. But hey, we got All-Stars finally. I do have to check. Why are the Blue Jays so damn good? Was Barry Larkin like the secret sauce here? Oh, they rushed Kurt Schilling, or right, they signed Kurt Schilling. He's been solid in the rotation. Wardo continues to be the best setup man in the bigs. They still got Hanky, even if he is starting to decline. Good. The Jays are so stacked they got Naring at third. This team is just goofy. They are the end boss if we somehow make the postseason. Two and a half games up on the Dodgers. Tied with Montreal, a game and a half back. And of course, Dishman and Abbott are both blowing head gaskets. Alright, extra innings win. Why does it always go to extras at Shea Stadium? I swear. Viola lost. Come on. Abbott had a bad game again. The lead has shrunk to half a game. And we are now behind them. Ay, ay, ay. And now we're playing from behind. Now we have to catch the Mets for the wild card spot. Okay, Randy Reddy's healthy again. Give him a rehab stint. I mean, I need to fire my trainer. Look at this. I mean, I was counting on Nafi Perez to be a contributor. Meanwhile, Carlos Guillen is already up at AAA. Hey, welcome back, Jeff Montgomery. Okay, yeah, our July has just been an absolute swoon. While the Dodgers have, conversely, fixed everything and are 14-4 in the month. This is an absolute nosedive. Seven straight losses before we right the ship. I don't think we make any deals at the deadline, because I don't think we're actually going to be making the postseason. I had such high hopes. Jim Abbott hasn't won a game yet in purple pinstripes. But he's pitching better here than he did back in California, at least. Bordick's been playing poorly. Kaplinski hasn't. Or Klapinski, rather. Alright, let's play this one in Montreal. See if our luck changes. Yeah, not a lot of folks here at Olympic Stadium, even though the Expos are very much in the wild card race. I can't tell. Is the lid open? It looked like the lid might have been open here.
Strike 3.
Diving catch by Dante B, and that's some very thin turf out there in the Olympic Stadium, so that must have hurt. First hit of the game, Frank Bullock with a single. Mad Max will pick up a one-out walk. Klipinski now. Shallow center field, nothing doing there. Arias now has 2 runs in scoring position, and we'll just ground out to the first baseman. Okay. Why do I have such high range infielders if they're not going to make plays? 55 defense up the middle apparently isn't enough. There we go, Klipinski. Making the one-handed guy swing for himself is cruel, I know. Fair point, Ty Sailor. Keep in mind, this is meant to represent the period between 1990 whatever and 2004. Good play there by Anthony Lewis at first, not Jaha. Interesting. Maybe the savviest Rule 5 pickup we've ever made. 1 win above replacement with these stats. May have made John Jaha expendable. We'll see. If nothing else, it's good to... Oh, yoy. Klipinski. What was that?
Strike 3.
A lot of soft contact being induced by Rod Henderson here. That is not soft contact. That is gone. Bullock puts the Rockies up 1-0. Yeah, and up here in Canada, they were Electronics Boutique, or what we shortened to Elbow. GameStop took them over. One-two to Dean Palmer. Into the shift. Klipinski makes the play. Diving catch out there in center field by Van Berkelio. Nicely done. Lined right to Grzylanek.
Strike 3.
I do like that they at least gave Jim Abbott a 35 power rating as a batter. That's a nice touch. He's pitching decently so far. Full count to Van Berkelio. Inside ball four. First walk of the game for Abbott. Arias completes the out. I've done at the Stade Olympique. This is why everyone says we need a new ballpark in Montreal in order for a team to be successful. I've been inside that building. It is concrete and 6 inches of turf on top of it. Not amenable to a professional sports franchise. Pinch hitting here, Moises Alou. Fly ball left center. Bernie ranging over. One away. 3-1 count to Grudzelanek. On the ground. Bollock across. 2-2 to Jeffrey Hammonds. Popped up on the infield. Is Kopinski going to catch this one? Yes, thank you. Sean Bryant coming into the game. We're going to sub in as well. Let's get Jaha taking over at first base for Anthony Lewis. Mad Max, fly ball right center. That's going to hang up long enough. Only 68 pitches for Jim Abbott here in a 1-0 game. And I guess Carnival just ran through here or something. Uh-oh. This game is not tied anymore. Or rather, we don't have the lead anymore. Dean Palmer does what Dean Palmer does best. Hit dingers. That's his 28th of the season. Yikes. Okay. Let's get the bullpen. Wow, everyone's tired. That's not good. We're going to send down Pat Combs at the end of today's game, so I don't mind running him ragged.
Strike three.
Shane Mack, 2-out walk. Bernie first pitch he sees, right to the left fielder. All right, so Mack takes over in right field. Combs will come in to pitch 1 inning. And we are going to flip Finley and Mack. There, that looks better. Okay. Good. Finley's there. Omar Ramirez pinch hitting here in the pitcher spot. Okay, Combs got a clean inning. Let's get Nelson up. Hey, look, it's our old friend Bruce Ruffin. Sabo will complete the out. Mike Bordick will pinch hit. It's normally his day off. Lazy fly ball to left. Jaha now works the count full.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Tied at 1s. Jeff Nelson facing the top of the order here at the Stade Olympique. And the leading man is aboard. Zelanek going. Maksudian up throwing, not in time. Owen on the way for Jeffrey Hammonds. And good night. Au revoir. Well, we're going to waive and DFA Pat Combs. Michael will rejoin the bullpen. It's like we ran into a brick wall. This team was so good. And now we're sitting at 500. Oh, Tim Davis finally added a fastball to his repertoire. Took you long enough. Sinker, curveball. Now he's figured out how to throw it straight. David Bell's turned in a good AAA campaign, so I'm content to leave him there. I'm not calling up Guillen until next season. At this point, there's no reason. We had our chance to win the division, and we've blown it. Let's just finish out the year, and we'll clean up the mess later. All right, Yolbert Cabrera's healthy again, finally. Arias is going to get demoted for Randy Reddy to come back. Bordick is going to flip around and play shortstop again. Council's healthy again. He gets a rehab stint. Waiting for our first win in August. There it is. Alright, Combs cleared waivers, so we get to release him. Did I just get like too greedy or something? Jim Abbott still hasn't won a game as a Colorado Rocky. I spoke too soon. He's finally got one. And against the Braves too. Wow. Michael's injured again. Klipinski back stiffness. So let's send him down. Call up Yolbert. Because Cabrera was the other Rule 5 pick that I'm eager to keep. Either at short or at second base. So I'm not worried about like re-signing Mike Bordick or anything like that. Do we extend Gardner, though, is the question. His asking price keeps going up. We can afford it. 3 wins above replacement. In Coors, no less. I don't think so. I think we have the youth. We need to focus on the youth. How's our... Alright, attendance is still doing decent. We're still going to meet our goal there. Awesome. Bordick, fractured wrist. Come on back, Chris Council. Or Craig Council, rather. Okay, so we just swept the Braves at their place. Like, yeah, this makes sense. You are part of the starting lineup. Against lefties. Okay, so how long was Greg McMichael injured? Oh, he got injured the same time as Bordick. Oh, and we never noticed. Okay, so Monty, come back up. How has Finley done, really? Okay, so Steve Finley has been bad. Alright, Shane, you got the starting job. Show us what you can do against righties, how about? The Dodgers just taking off out of nowhere. I thought we had a chance. At least Yolbert Cabrera is impressive. Glad to have him back. Bernie Williams. Back stiffness. Let's park him. Do we have any outfielders on the 40-man we can call up? Mar Rogers is injured. Great. All right. Looks like we're going to roll with 4 outfielders then, and Finley's going to draw back into the lineup. Okay, Eddie Christian, welcome to the Bigs. This is the Icarus season. We flew too close to the sun, and we have been burnt. Way too many injuries. Just way too many. Bowie's really done well, though. I think you gotta send Moyer down. We can't, because we've got him on that stupid little contract. He's a team leader too. Sure, let's get weird. Four outfielders. What do I care? We're not going to be making the postseason at this rate. We are limping to the end of the season. And wasting a fantastic season from John Jaha. Back to what he was before by WRC+. Tempting as it is, I don't think Mark Gardner's our signing. He's been good. He's been stellar for us. Compare and contrast to Jim Abbott, who has put up 1.2 wins above replacement, but just can't keep his team winning. We still have one of the lowest payrolls in the league, with appropriately one of the smallest budgets in the league, so I'm not like... We got PN, so I don't have to go out and chase Fryman. We got Bernie. I do want to use our money to really drive the opposition crazy. Just go out and get guys you weren't expecting. All right. Expand the 40-man. Paul Wilson will draw back into the rotation. Bell is back. Are you going to be good for us now, or what? Jays have already gotten over 100 wins. They got 118 last year. Maybe I should go run them instead. Michael's injured again. Great. What a lost season for him. We're going to play the season finale at this point. Then I'm going to lick my wounds, and we'll try and figure out what went wrong during the off-season. Welcome back, Bernie. Good riddance. We're hitting every single goal this season, so even though we're missing the post, Yeah, we're not even in the conversation for the wild card anymore. What's our season finale? At home against the Giants. That'll work. All right, now Finley's upset that he's not part of the starting lineup. Buddy, hit better. You're going to be a free agent at this point. Melito Perez pitches a perfecto at the Sky Dome. You want to talk about guys who changed the Jays' fortunes? Melito Perez. In the same season, a no-hitter and a perfect game. Just bonkers. All right, can we not completely wipe out and finish the season riding on our coattails? Ken Griffey Jr. hits 57 home runs and is missing the postseason. Scott Fletcher calls it a career. Whatever. The only question is, did we finish close enough to 500 to meet that goal? Andy. Why did... Do better. Okay, we're close. If nothing else, Bernie will meet the upgraded center field. What a season from him. 5 wins above replacement for Bernie Williams. And look who's a pending free agent. You want to talk about someone worth opening the pocketbooks for? This guy. Never mind Marquise Grissom. This guy. In Rockies pinstripes. Could you imagine? Like, lock him up for 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. Do it. Sorry, Fryman. As tempting as it would be to add you, we have someone better. We have Carlos Guillen. All right. Last game of the season. Nirsch's countdown is underway, so we're going to raid into him upon the conclusion of this. We're facing the Giants' Gardner with a chance to close out what has been an incredible season for him. 57 and sunny here on October 1st, 1995. This day was going so well.
Strike three.
And that ball will squirt out of Yolbert Cabrera's mitt. Glad we got him. Glad we've also got Guillen waiting in the wings. Still can't believe we got him.
Safe.
And Gardner's getting dinked and doinked. That's not getting dinked and doinked. That is a bases clearing double. All right, you know what? Just get us out of the half inning. Okay, they can't score any more than that. Steve Finley into the left field or right field corner. Jaha into right field. Finley had to wait up. Runners at the corners now for Mike Maksudian batting third today. Should be a sacrifice. Nope. Darren Lewis guns down Steve Finley. And, of course, we don't get a single run. Let's skip to the 9th. Down 13-6. Great. We had a chance. We fought back and tied it. And then the bullpen. Oh, the bullpen. Okay, Jim Abbott eventually turned his season around. He got on a bit of a burner. Good to see. Paul Wilson turned in a good first season. Or part season. But I don't know how you can look at this as anything other than a giant missed opportunity. The Royals only needed 82 wins to win their division. What a joke. Ooh, the Expos missed the postseason after they acquired Travis Fryman. That's interesting. The California Angels upend the Toronto Blue Jays. The defending World Series champions blew a 2-0 series lead. Walk-off win in Game 3. Almost a blown save in Game 4. And holding on for dear life in Game 5. Wow. That is insane. Dodgers hang on for dear life and almost blow the 2-0 series lead. Rangers sweep the Angels and have a date with the Braves. The Texas Rangers are your 1995 World Series champions. the first time in franchise history, the World Series trophy resides in the Metroplex. Once we're done, I gotta check out what the that Rangers team looked like. I mean, the Braves are a wagon, the Jays are a wagon, the Dodgers suddenly became good. Yeah, the trading hard mode is interesting. I'm probably not going to do it. Game is sure taking its sweet time. Yeah, 5 million in your modern save goes a lot shorter distance than 5 million in 1995. Slowly, slowly, slowly crunching towards the end of the season. Thank you for hanging around long enough. Are we done yet? Okay. Our goal has now been reset to don't suck completely. Great. Love it. Steve Finley option year. We're going to say no. We're going to say yes to Frank Viola because 5 wins above replacement is absolutely astounding. Way to go, Frank. Fan loyalty's increased. Let's finally crank up the ticket price, 5 1/4. We've got opportunities to make some big dollar moves. And oh yeah, Carlos Guillen joins the club next year. He is going to be so damn fun to watch in Coors. Okay, I'm going to take care of all my personnel situations offline. I want to, oh, before we go, I do want to see what the heck that Rangers team looked like. Kevin Brown. Gross. Jimmy Key. Attaboy Jimmy. So Rafi Palmeiro gets himself a ring. Pudge gets himself a ring. Rusty Greer, Wangon, Corey Koski, who was in the 93 draft and went straight through the majors. Good Canadian kid. Another good Canadian kid in Aaron Giel. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a bunch of Canadians who root for the Rangers, or this edition of the Rangers. So they just had a really good team. Now, our pursuit of Ken Griffey Jr. must be swift. I'll deal with arbitration offline. Bunch of guys I want to keep. Bunch of guys I don't care for. And we've got some Type A and Type B free agents that we could possibly get some free agent or some compensation picks for, which is awesome. And we'll take care of that next stream or between streams. Nurse Shabayenko is just about ready. We're going to raid into him. It's Major League Managers in Out of the Park Baseball 23. And there's yet more Out of the Park where that came from. Yukadin Kazami and Baseball Bingo go at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. Hopefully you'll be able to tune in for that. As for me, you'll see me next on Wednesday for Advanced Warriology. And then back here next Saturday for the 95-96 offseason. And we post-mortem and figure out what on earth went wrong. Time is precious. I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend, folks.